Yo, we live chat. We live. Let's get it. Let's go. Morning. Morning, everybody. Man, this girl is wrong. How do you go to church your whole life and come out so wrong? She's pretty much upset because when she would pray to Jesus, he wasn't answering her prayers the way she expected it to, so she left Christianity and was like, I'm just gonna live my life. The problem with people like her, and I'm not even religious, I don't even go to church, but I still understand it. The problem with people like her is they pray for a better life, and they expect their prayers to be answered with a better life. That's not how that works. It's not. Not one single person that's ever prayed, that's how it happens. Let's say you pray for a happy family. Jesus isn't gonna just magically just go give you guys feelings and you're all just like lovey-dovey happy. He'll present to you a situation in which you can be a happy family. So it's like her whole like reasoning for not being a Christian anymore is kind of just lame, because she doesn't even like understand what she was praying for. So when she didn't get what she wanted, she was upset and was like, oh, this just doesn't work. And it's like, no. If you pray for wealth, they're not just gonna give you wealth. You pray for wealth enough, and then Jesus will give you the opportunity to be wealthy. She's not just gonna give you wealth. You have to earn it still. But this girl who's gone to church her whole life, for some reason doesn't understand that. So when she was praying and not getting her way, she assumed it was Christianity's fault. She's wrong. Ooh, it's almost time to smoke a bowl. Morning safety meeting. Yeah, it's almost like that. Well, chat, I hope everyone's having a good morning. I hope everyone's day goes really, really well. I have 9 hours of work later. Whoop-de-doo. Oh. Work, chat. Why do we have to go to work? Oh, 9 hours. That's just so long. No one should have to be at work for 9 hours. That's just crazy talk. I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho over here, chat, and I'm watching college debates on the big TV. For those of you that know, big TV is this way, monitor is this way. Monitor always has anime. It's normally animes we've watched before, just because when I watch animes I haven't seen before, that goes up on the big TV. Yo, Mr. M. What's going on, my guy? Sorry, not Bugman. Bong guy. Yo, I was just talking about loading the bong too. That's funny. It's like you knew. I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and I could have sworn he just said, "No, you're DEI." He said, "No, now die." I don't know why, but I looked over, I thought he was like, "Oh, it's Mr. it's Mr. DEI guy." He said, "No, it's time to die." My phone made a new update. I can't see what it's typing. Ooh, that's awkward. I cleaned out my sour bong chat. This is old school. I like Des from Family Guy. He's always funny. Dude, he really is. Especially, like, I love the episode where he, like, breaks his ankle or something, and then he makes Peter be Des. And Peter just runs around, like, jumping off of buildings, and it's like, haha, you can't die anymore, yeah. That's one of my favorite episodes with Des. Let's see here. Man, Hassan Piker is getting attacked like crazy online right now. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What country you from, Bong guy? I'm from USA. Land of the free speech. I live in California also. One of the, it used to be a great state, but man, California's struggling lately. But we are from the great country of USA. Not with Biden or Kamala or Gavin Newsom. Man, don't even get me started on Gavin Newsom, man. I can rant about him all fucking day. Between Gavin Newsom destroying California and Kamala Harris destroying Oakland, like, California is so trash. It sucks. But I've lived here my whole life. Gotta be a good video somewhere. Yeah, I've been watching U.S. news since first time Trump announced he is going to be a candidate. By the way, I think Trump is in London today. Oh, I heard about that. I heard he was going to London for something. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. But I did hear he was going to London. Man, I'm sorry if I lose followers or if people hate me for it, but I just want you to know I respect your opinion too. You guys can vote for whoever you want. It doesn't bother me. But I voted for Trump. I know a lot of people freak out every time I say that, and they instantly go, "Oh my God, you're racist. How could you do that?" I'm sorry, but I'm not racist. It gets so annoying when I hear people call me that. We love him in the UK. Dude, for real. Like, people love him all across the world. It's weird seeing people like hate on him. I get he's not a perfect president. We've literally never had a perfect president. So I'm just like, people need to chill the fuck out, man. Like, he's trying his best to protect our rights and give us our free speech. And no offense to people trying to come over here illegally, but you guys gotta stop. One thing that bothers me though is the most annoying thing about politics for me personally is when you see the left do something and then everyone cheers and they're like, yeah, woo, we did something. But then when the right literally does the same exact thing, the left goes, oh, wrong, ooh, that's evil, how could you do that? And it's like, bitch, you just did that 4 years ago. But then we did it, and you're like, no, you're evil? Like, what? I'm never gonna understand that kind of stuff. What about Charlie Kirk? It's just despicable what happened to free speech. You know, that that is a scary thing. The worst part, alright, I don't want to say the worst part because the worst part is we lost a father and a husband. We lost someone's child. That's the worst part. So let me fix my statement there because I almost said it wrong. But the fact that the left does not understand that it wasn't so much Charlie himself that was being attacked, but it was the words he was speaking that was being attacked. The fact that more people don't understand free speech being attacked right now is very worrisome. And then you see the left talking about how it was a good thing because of the rhetoric he was speaking and how he's a fascist and all these things. But then when you look around the country, or not even the country, when you look around the world and you see all these other countries doing their vigil services and like remembering Charlie, if the liberals just sat down and thought about something for a second, literally just a second, and was like, wait, all these countries that have actually experienced fascism and have actually experienced hateful rhetoric, they're on Charlie's side. Like, how does the left not see that? Countries that have actually experienced the government suppressing their voice and suppressing their speech and full-on strong-arming them as a people, those countries also were saddened and stood by Charlie's side. But the left still can't see that. They just see, oh, we killed Hitler, we did something good. But then other countries who have actually experienced stuff similar to Hitler are like, no, you guys are fucking crazy, like, he was a good person. So it's like, it's kind of annoying that people don't see the bigger picture of it. It's like, yes, he was a person, but he was more than a person. He was literally a walking free speech amendment. In the UK, a woman spent 13 months in jail for posting about an incident that happened in regards with some illegal immigrants. Yeah, the UK, you definitely can't say whatever you want in the UK. I've seen some crazy stories coming out of the UK about people getting arrested over like the dumbest things people are saying online. They're like, oh, I'm gonna fart on my phone and send it to you on a message, and they're like, oh, we're gonna arrest you. You farted on your phone and someone heard it. worst was in COVID pandemic times when we have been controlled so badly. 100%. California had almost some of the worst. We had people get arrested for trying to go outside and swim in the ocean. One dude out there trying to paddle boat and like swim in the ocean, and California was like, "No, we gotta arrest you, bro. You're swimming. It's illegal now." Man, that was one of the moments when California finally started to wake up and realize how shitty of a person Gavin Newsom was. COVID is what fucked it over for him. The moment he told everyone to stay inside and don't hang out with friends or family, don't go visit your dying loved ones, stay away from everybody. And then literally the very same night of him giving that speech, they caught him throwing a party at his house with like 50 other people. And we're like, bro, you're arresting us for going swimming in the ocean and you're out here having a fucking party on your vineyard? Like, what? That's when California finally started to wake up a little bit. They were like, this one dude swimming in the ocean gets arrested for being outside, but you're having a party with like 40 people in your house. Yeah, California finally started to wake up and was like, man, Gavin Newsom, you suck. And then with the LA fires happened, and he was like, oh, we don't have any water. I don't know, we don't have any water. Do you know what people in Northern California were saying? What the fuck should you do with all of our water? Because he took our water and was like, I'm going to put it in reserve and send it to Southern California. Where'd it go? Shit's still gone. Anyway, it's good to see you. Good talk. I need to hit my PC and start doing some work. I'm busy day today. Bless you. Have a good day, buddy. Yo, peace out, man. Until next time. Always good to see you. See you later. This is important. How can you be against the fish? He had a rough day, that fish. You know, fish are important, but so are people. People are slightly more important than the fish. I will definitely see you later. Hell yeah, Mr. M. Most definitely see you later. I hate goodbye. Goodbye just sounds bad. See you later. Goodbye is something you like hear on your deathbed. I want to hear see you later. Because I think it just sounds better. It makes me feel better. I don't know. Goodbye just freaks me out. I don't know what it is. See you next time. Peace. I know I rant sometimes. I'm sorry for all the rants, chat. I rant a lot. Ooh. That was a good dab. Or no, wasn't even a dab. Yeah. A good bone rip. Oh man, my nose just automatically got clogged up. Man, this guy's out there asking the good questions. I love it. Love to see it. That's a good point. This lady doesn't have a single thought in her brain. This lady has nothing to offer. I don't know, I think it's pretty clear and obvious. Oh shit. Well, that's the end of that video. Alright chat, let's find another one. YouTuber gets life in prison for hiring a hitman? What? That is crazy.
Especially with this story, which occurred back in 2016 and 2017, and only reached its conclusion now recently in 2025, almost a decade later. So meet Anthony Lopez, who came to my mind as one day, a man who's essentially fashion drama which turned multiple lives, including his own. However, to understand how this whole disaster unfolded, we first need to know what this play really meant to people around the world, especially in New York City during the late 2010s. Because this was back in 2016, and Supreme basically finished playing for the street. People were literally sleeping on the sidewalks, outside the stores, just to buy their new box of ingredients. Meanwhile, we were waiting in. That was Supreme's flash jackets. While Supreme kept things more minimalistic at least, and grungy, they were working with flashy country names. Or both brands like that and our followers who treat their choices kind of like a movie. Like honestly, we kind of have to school, we live in the book or want to remember, but the average person did not want any of this, as we're talking about $500 plus fees back in 2016. Ironically, now, both of these brands are cheaper because they're still like this Supreme Grade below like $30 now, and the dollar is definitely a little less than the
Jesus.
Back then, Anthony Lopez decided that his preference would be, and that means the common purpose in life. So around 2016, Anthony O'Brien babes were showing up to social media with information. And notice that I like that Supreme is garbage, and anyone wearing it considers it publicly shame. Now, Anthony wasn't some fashion insider or an industry expert. He was also just a creative of New York, who didn't have an extremely strong opinion on the public of New York. And I guess what made him different was his willingness to put these things up in the streets and all of people's face. Because instead of just posting in your comments online like most creators, Ryan did have his phone and start physically confronting strangers, and then he could walk up around and people that was Supreme gear and start shouting at them about their fashion choices.
What a dumbass. The real G's know it's death before designers. weirdo.
pages everywhere. And people couldn't figure out why he was doing this. There was a lot of speculation due to his skits or if this guy's actually just lost his mind over some hits. And he worked his verbal arguments out with one day he would physically grab security mats off of people's heads and just throw them around. He pushed strangers, he tripped them while they were walking. And he was
I'm surprised no one's ever laid this dude out. Man, just that right there, you're getting popped in the knee. I'm just saying, you try and take something out of my hand like that, one good pop to the knee, and you're never going to walk again.
And this was also during a time where Supreme got so popular that it was so expensive that a lot of people just started hating on it because, yeah, that's the $1,200 hoodie with just Supreme on it did not make sense for most people. So a lot of people started finding people were actually buying that kind of stuff. But here's the thing, even if the movie was for all this content, you still want to save from being pressed if you build a brand around it. Because this situation got so intense that people started genuinely avoiding certain makers and the patent that they were wearing Supreme. And why big wasn't just part of the brand for that expensive. Because one of his most infamous moments is when he pushed Jackson Hill on the street, which led to this footage showing that Jonah was probably extremely confused and maybe slightly startled. Social media back then was definitely very different, but this is also during the time of the Boom Gang. Yes, it's like to say it was pretty close back then. But
Boom Gang? Who the fuck was Boom Gang?
major figure people thought the name promoted his existence. He was spotted hanging around rappers like Chief Keef, Playboy Party, and even brought on stage during the Uzi Vert concert. And the whole thing reached peak validation and exodus, and tossed out up from singing a song, basically turning the Miami Chesapeake signature move into a mainstream hip hop era. And this led him to being interviewed on Real Jumper, where he got to explain his supreme nature over hundreds of thousands of years. And at this point, terrorizing people for their clothing choices literally became his career. And we ended up paying some money. And one day, he started investing into expensive jewelry and questionable street activity. And this is also around the time where he really started leaning into his anti-Supreme group. Because in 2018, he put out this stunt where he would place actual Supreme advertisements around New York with posters of his own face. But he was definitely not finished with street confrontations because they were getting more and more wild. He started storming
This is so weird.
retail stores who weren't around the merchandise and actually screaming at their usual customers. There were also videos of him getting into serious street fights over the brand. He was also arrested multiple times for these incidents, but every time he just kept on coming back. He just kept pushing things further and further, like literally beating someone up for wearing Supreme. And obviously, I can't show that for a kid.
That's so weird. What a dumbass. There is something wrong with people.
Because of this behavior that he then later on claimed that someone put down on him because of all the alleged harassment he did. And actually, he got caught up with it. And he got jumped by a group of people who were apparently fed up with his emails. And obviously, I can't show that to the virus. But in April 2018, he changed their mind. They got shot 3 times in the chest. And the shooting happened near some housing projects on New York's Lower East Side, where Brian Bacon's crew were allegedly based. There were photos of him in the hospital that circulating online. People had mixed reactions. Some felt bad for him, and many thought he finally pushed the wrong person to the spot. Brian Bacon posted some possible photos and some dramatic captions, and even filmed a music video of his possible death, basically claiming the shooting to the brain. But according to prosecutors, Brian Baker's convinced that someone from the wider neighborhood was responsible for shooting. And that's where his story took a big turn from internet trauma to an actual criminal conspiracy. after getting out of the hospital, Anthony looked for someone to claim his revenge. In June of 2019, his granddad reached out to him through some text messages, offering to carry out a hit for surprisingly small amount of money. Anthony accepted this offer and was ready to an attack. So on June 12, 2019, Wyandotte organized several people to finalize their plan. The arranged transportation and logistics for what was supposed to be a targeted hit on whoever he thought was responsible for shooting. So that night, the crew hired to dispatch to the router neighborhood. They were then looking for a specific person, but the way things ended was not as specific. So in the early morning hours of July 13th, in an apartment building near James Prince was cleaning up his fence after a typical Friday night. James was a 35-year-old who had worked for C-Bank and had absolutely nothing to do with any gang activity or street movie. At around 2:40 in the morning, as James was driving his car, one of Wyandottes' hired shooters opened fire at him from about 150 feet away. James witnesses what he faced, and although he made it to the hospital, he never made it out of it. But meanwhile, the person Wyandotte was actually after was never been found. And what makes the situation even more tragic is James wakes up and a wife and 4 children. One of his family had no connection with any gang activity at all. He was literally just visiting his friends on a Friday evening and nothing more. If you look at that, there Wyandotte was actually some screenshot of an Instagram post of the shooting that simply said innocent bystander. And what makes things worse is he knew they targeted the wrong person, but he didn't seem to care. Because even after learning that he did an innocent father's life, Anthony didn't stop playing. The shooters got arrested in weeks, but while they sat in jail, he kept calling them to finish what they started. And when we put a joke up in January of 2020, Wyandotte told one of the arrested shooters that he had $40,000 ready for another hit. He was offering to double what he had paid the first time, even though the innocent man was already gone because of his desire for revenge. And what's wild to me is when he's doing this over the jail calls, and for some reason this was going on for months, the guy was listening and calling the people who entered James Wade's life, trying to get them to complete this original plan. But unfortunately for Wyandotte or Anthony, he was arrested in December of 2021. Totally Cleveland after James
Crazy
Wade's
fucking
death.
story.
This stuff on what had actually been happening. This wasn't just some internet personality who got very low content creation. He was also openly grandparent bang on the chest thing was apparently connected to gang affiliations that most of his internet followers probably don't know about any of that. And during the trial, prosecution showed evidence that Wyandotte had zero remorse for what had happened. Even though locked up awaiting trial, the people managing his account, who was just smiling photos of him in jail on social media. So in December 2024, a jury found Wyandotte guilty of murder in the first degree and conspiracy. And in March of 2025, he was sentenced to 20 years to life in prison. And the judge also noted that shortly after the killing, Wyandotte and his friends were caught on video seemingly happy and celebrating despite having these caused again personally as well. And all the other people involved with serious prison as well. The actual shooter was given out life in prison, and the other conspirators that get his behind bars. So while Wyandotte lives his entire following returning fashion and faced in the street harassment, underneath all that propaganda is someone involved in certain street activity that really consequences. Because there already looked like some harmful fashion on social media was already masking some serious criminal activity. Because while his online persona was really bad, apparently he was even worse behind the scenes. An innocent family man became collateral damage and the revenge plot had stemmed from Wyandotte's shooting. And that's how internet fame, street politics, and fashion hatred combined to create one of the tragic outcomes in public image Canada.
Wow. What a crazy story, chat. YouTuber gets life in prison for hiring a hitman. That is insane.
Now, little did Robinson know at this point that by providing so many details, he was writing his own charging gun. Robinson told his roommate that he'd been planning the assassination for more than a week, saying, I had enough of Kurt's hatred, so the gate can't be negotiated. However, if I'm able to grab my rifle on the scene, I will have left no evidence. Going to attempt to retrieve it again. Hopefully, they will help move on.
deputy are trying to bring it back. I might have to abandon it and hope they don't find prints. LEF, did I explain losing it to my old man? Only thing I left with the rifle wrapped in a towel.
Robinson then texted chilling word saying, judging from today, I'd say Grandpa's gone, that was just fun. Now the next day, September 11th, after seeing surveillance photos on the news, Tyler Robinson's parents came to their own horrific realization the man who killed Charlie Kirk looked like it was their son. His mother called to ask where he was. Homesick for 2 days, Robinson told her. Well, mother's intuition, she didn't believe it. His dad recognized the rifle that police found. It was given to his son as a gift.
Wow, that's how they knew it was their son. They recognized the rifle.
Robinson again, delete this exchange. Again, Robinson, my dad once followed to the rifle. He said, Grandpa wants to know who has what. It's that's what it is to cover up the rifle. And it is very new. He's calling me, not answering.
He eventually did answer. His parents told authorities that Robinson threatened to take his own life, but they convinced him to come over and talk about what he did. Now later the suspect told his roommate he'd surrender.
Robinson, I'm going to turn myself in willingly. One of my neighbors here is a deputy for the sheriff. Again, you are all I worry about watching the Robinson roommate. I'm much more worried about you. Robinson, don't talk to the media, please. Don't take any interviews or make any comments. If any police ask you questions, ask for a lawyer and stay silent.
Now, I'm not a psychologist, but just from what we know tonight, we see a young man desperately wanting to prove himself, give himself capable of, I guess, some big accomplishment for his mother. The way he writes, his whole thought process, someone who is deeply insecure. Lots of questions that are raised by this text exchange, including how was the suspect able to stay near that rifle drop spot for so long, apparently without being noticed. Here with analysis of all of this is George Schroeder, former DOJ Deputy Attorney General, who is also acting Attorney General, also with us. Josh Schroeder, Fox News contributor, criminal defense attorney. Josh, let's start with the analysis of text messages read by that county prosecutor. They appear to happen over the course of 2 days. Does this, or would this in any way implicate the roommate? Again, we don't know when the roommate went to authorities, but what could possible charges look like?
Well, just reading the text messages appears not to be made for accessory after the fact, which is interesting because that is nothing that was discussed during the press conference by the DA today. In fact, the DA didn't talk about anyone being under investigation or even the idea of the conspiracy theory of implication for liability being used in this case. So it looks like they believe that Robinson acted alone and that's what they intend to pursue. But you're absolutely right. When you analyze this, this person that roommate, the American partner, is cooperating to the extent of perhaps destroying that note or destroying text messages. Not these though, because that roommate is cooperating, he's become a very valuable witness to the prosecution and they intend to keep him that way.
Yeah, I mean, it just begs the question of whether there were text messages between them before this. We'll find all of this out of close door. Do you see an opportunity, George, I'm not going to get to the federal charges, your take on this extraordinary text chain that was read aloud today in these charging documents, all of it referenced? What's your take on it?
Well, it's an amazing set of circumstances to his guilt. He gave a road back to his door through these messages and so forth. But I think Josh is right. That the roommate's probably a lot more valuable to the prosecution as a witness, particularly as to events that might have occurred prior to.
I would never walk into someone and be willing unless there was something that's wrong with them. This is a good rule. That's one
Of course, they would find video of Whoopi Goldberg saying retarded shit. I can't wait for the day for someone to really sue the shit out of Whoopi. It goes alright. I was having a good morning until I watched this video, and then I was just like, damn, Whoopi, you're a fucking idiot still. Well, I guess this was 2 years ago. They just resurfaced it and were making the rounds. She was convincing her audience that Charlie's a Nazi and that all the people that go to his events are Nazis, and that they have pictures of people wearing swastikas at his events. And then this guy was like, yes, this happens a lot at a lot of events. We don't let them in though. No one with a swastika clearly showing or anybody with the neo-Nazi ideology are not allowed in our events. In the very beginning, Charlie used to let them in and debate them, and then they would just leave right afterwards. But then once he got big, they started like bussing people in, and he was just like, you can find footage of it everywhere. Like, we've never let them into our events. Like, yes, they may have showed up, like they show up all across the country at certain events, but they were never allowed in our event. And then Whoopi was like, oh yeah, but I mean, they were still there, and you'd let them on the property, so they still showed up, and they were still with you. And it's just like, damn, Whoopi, like someone just needs to sue the shit out of you and take all your money.
It's because you can't take people's civil rights away. Whoopi, duh.
Yeah, like.
I have shit on.
Oh, I got one. He was just quick, so it was easier to have my shoes on.
Yeah.
Jamie Crockett debunked. These are always funny. People do not like her. They really do not like her. What dumb thing is she gonna say today? They want 34 convictions, so you're already wrong. Oh my god, there's a million of them. Oh, that's her herself. That seems like inciting violence to me. Oh, I got quiet. Oh. Oh. There's more Democrats calling for violence. Oh, there's another one.
I don't think they know the definition of war.
No, but every time they say we're at war, there's a crazy Democrat out there who's loading his gun and is like, oh fuck, we're at war. But it's also true with the right, because there are super far right people who are listening to this and are like, oh fuck, I gotta defend myself, they're trying to get me. And then you got normal people sitting here like, you guys are fucking stupid. Especially when you got streamers like Hassan who are out there like, yeah, you gotta gut your opponent's chat, you gotta have spill their bloods in the street, we gotta win this thing, and you're just like, bro, you legally can't even say those words on Twitch, and yet you do. I'm pretty sure that's a legal battle right there. Oh wow, she just said she was gonna spit in our face. That's a crime. Unless you're Sergeant Fahey. Then you can spit in people's faces. Probably just get put on leave.
I don't even have a water bottle down here. This thing, this one must be yours.
Yeah, I opened one this morning.
I know. I noticed. Some
That's kind of funny. Clown. Ooh. Oh shit. smear on the London protest? Interesting. I think that's where Trump's at today, right now. I think he's in London. Hey, I see that book at your work, The War on the West. Or maybe it's just worded differently, it just sounds similar. Man, some random dude came into my chat earlier and was asking me about Charlie and how I felt. And I was just like telling him how sad it was and stuff. I can't remember what country he was from, but he was like, yeah, I truly understand what not being able to speak your mind feels like. So when I see stuff like that happen to you guys, it worries me that you'll end up like us one day. And I'm just like, man, see, like that's what I've been trying to tell people at work too, is like people truly don't understand how actual scary that situation was, because a lot of people can't see it past the person, because it's like, yes, him going is sad, but like, man, getting attacked for your speech is scary. And like seeing people's reactions from other countries, they were just like, yeah, no, I live in a country where I can't speak my mind like that, so like that sucks for you guys.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it, this is the first time something like this has happened in my lifetime that I can think about. Like, truly just for his voice, because he doesn't have any actual, like, political influence other than he speaks to people to debate them.
I mean, to be fair, if the bullet would have hit Trump, this would have been the second thing.
Yeah, that's true, though. We got close on that one.
But that's the point. Like, there's already the first time that somebody was like, no, I don't like what somebody's saying. I don't like what's being said.
Yeah.
Like, I want to shoot
At least
this
in
guy.
my lifetime that I can remember. Because it may have happened, there may have been attempts when I was younger,
I don't
but
know.
I was too young to even understand what it would have meant.
I can't even tell you. I'm
severity.
older than you, and I don't remember anything. I don't remember anybody getting assassinated for free speech.
Beat up, maybe, but like full on assassination Rambo style, that's scary.
Yeah. No. The crazier part is like he has to get the death penalty, or people aren't gonna think that they can do it too.
Yeah, 1000%.
So
They
it's
already gave him his charges and was
Oh, I
you're
know.
getting
He's
the
gonna
death
get
penalty.
the most horrific charges, but
Yeah. They were talking about possibly charging the roommate, but then this other guy was like, chances are they won't do that because of how cooperative he's been, and the moment they charge him, that cooperation kind of has to end because he can't speak on his case at that point. So
yeah,
they're
because
like,
he's
it's
putting
better
himself
off leaving it how it is now.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
because then he has the fit. If you're putting yourself in danger
Yeah.
or whatever that.
And you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently he was messaging him like immediately after it happened. And you know what's even crazier? It wasn't even the picture of the kid that the parents knew it was their son. They were kind of iffy on it, and they were like, oh man, that could be our kid. But the moment they showed the rifle, the dad was like, that's my dad's gun, and that's a very,
shit.
like,
Old
that's not
school.
a common gun.
Yeah.
Like it's an older, like something that his dad had when he was young.
Yeah.
And the moment he saw the gun, he was like, fuck, that's my dad's gun.
Which it sucks even more because he's never gonna get his dad's gun back.
Yeah, no.
It is
It's
an
gone
evidence
forever.
forever. Like, and it's kind of sucks because it's like, yeah, you know, like you lost your dad's gun, somebody lost their life, but it's
Apparently
like it
that
sucks
was-
too because it means something. It's like anybody who has anything from their parents that have passed, you're just like, dang, like you never get to see that again.
Yeah. And I guess it was something that his dad had just given to him not that long ago to like pass down, and was like,
He probably
Trying
didn't
to do
even pass it
something?
down to his son yet. It just was at the house.
no, because they don't live together. He had already given it to him, but apparently from the text messages when he was texting his roommate, the only thing he was worried about was explaining to his dad how he lost his grandpa's gun. and was just like, I don't know how I'm going to explain it. I'm not going to be able to go back and get the gun. I don't know what I'm going to do. My dad's going to freak out on me. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, you just murdered someone and you're worried about like your grandpa's gun?
Yep.
Like, what? No.
See, that's even more crazy that he himself literally doesn't care about the person's life. Like, cares so little, but like his dad getting mad at him.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, you think your dad's going to really, I mean, I'm sure he'll care a little bit about the gun, but at this point, you think he cares about the gun?
Inject you, or hang you, or shoot you?
I
No.
don't think they do lethal injection in Utah. Something, from what I was reading, there was something about the company that makes the chemicals are like trying to not do that anymore. They don't want to be associated with like murder or something.
Just murder of animals.
Well, it sounds like the lethal injection company is going woke. And it's just like, yeah, we're kind of done doing this. Maybe not woke. Woke might be the wrong term.
I'm sorry, when you create chemical substances that stop your heart, that stop your lungs, that just essentially kill you, like, what are you using that for?
Well, I think they use it for other things separately. And then for the lethal injection, it's just like 3 specific chemicals
Yeah.
done at a specific time.
Well, one of them
but they do
is
different
to,
things differently.
One of them is to immobilize you. One of them is to,
Because I think it's kind of like,
put you to sleep, and then one of them kills you.
because I think it's kind of like fentanyl. It's like on the streets, fentanyl's killing people, but in the doctor's office, fentanyl's saving people's lives.
Oh. When did I look up the Oakland A's?
I looked that up yesterday.
I'm kidding.
I looked that up on your phone? I
Yeah.
thought I looked it up on this phone.
I don't know. I thought you
I'm not
did
gonna
too
lie,
because it
that's weird.
also Fireman by Lil Wayne is on here too, and I was
I
just
wonder
like,
if it's just because the Google Play's connected. Because I swear I looked that up on that phone
I
too.
know.
That's so weird. That trips me out.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I didn't even look up the Packers. I think the boxer dog weight was the last thing.
I
that
don't
I
remember
looked
looking up Packers either.
up. It's so funny.
Yeah, I don't think I looked up the Packers.
Ooh, Phillies beat the Dodgers.
Nice. Go Phillies.
Oh. Your A's beat Boston
Oh, let's go.
2-1. I just have the points that are like right up on top, and I just go through them. Kind of the Giants won. I don't know why it's showing me the Giants. Like, I don't know when I ever cared.
Where the criminal lawyer is reacting to Charlie. That's crazy.
Wow. Fuji apple ginger. I don't know how I feel,
Ooh, Fuji apple sounds
but I
good
want
though.
to try it. Yeah. Because it pretty much sounds like a very fall, but that's supposed to be the winter flavor. Yeah. I went into food packs because I was running late, so I had to do it on my break yesterday to get Red Bulls, and the lady was like talking to me about how she thinks some Red Bulls remind her of gasoline. And I was like, that is a new one. I've heard soap, I've heard medicine, but I've never heard anybody say that Red Bull reminds them of gasoline or smell or
Yeah.
taste. And she's like, yeah, it
That's
does.
weird.
And I was like, oh, well, you never know. To each your own. Like, taste and smells are always different for each person, you know, whatever. But I was telling her how I really like the white peach and, like, the... She was like, yeah, the really light blue one's really good, and the white peach one's really good. And I was like, yeah, it's just funny because you guys never have them. Like, And she's just like, yeah. And I'm just like, is there a secret stash somewhere in the back of my head? Because I'm like, if you're getting this light blue flavor that I haven't had since like fucking it came out, like before my mom even passed away, then it's like, damn, dude. Like, where are you guys hiding these Red Bulls?
You're just getting them right off the truck.
Apparently.
This is,
Oh, it's almost time for our second cup of coffee, chat. Oh.
Why do people want to touch other people's cameras so bad?
if you went to Harvard Law School, then you should know that there's no privacy in public. You know what? You can figure that out. There you go.
I agree. But people who go to school don't necessarily have to actually learn to get good grades. That's our problem.
Oh, it's freedom of the press. I saw a First Amendment audit and I was like, oh, it's our other guy, but it's not. Give me off.
Well, I haven't been inside the store. I respect that. You see where we're standing? Yes, sir, I do. Just make sure, you know, we're on this, not make sure it's public. There's no make sure it's public. I'm saying, you guys don't have to do it, we respect that, we appreciate that, just make sure we're not inside the store. We're not going inside the store. Perfect. We're just gonna stand out here on the public side. It's all good, it's all good. You guys have all the right to do that. Let us know if you guys need anything, okay? Sure, thank you. Yes, sir, thank you. Go inside, kid. Go inside. Go inside. Yes, I am. Don't you tell anybody what to do. Why don't you take your own advice? Go inside. You did, but you're telling him not to tell people what to do. He's for reporting that you guys are recording the case, so he needs to go inside. So what do we do then? The kids. Don't talk about the kids. I don't see any kids, not on my camera. What about this guy? So now he's going to call the police, make a false report that we're recording kids. We just walked up here and now they're making false claims. What? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you asking?
You asked me because I was this is my neighbor's head and you guys are in there, so what's happening to my neighbor?
Yeah.
So what's happening? Or you do when you guys okay, we don't want to know your business. We don't know why you're taking our photo.
Oh, yeah.
Taking back a picture, I don't want any pictures, please.
What a dumbass. I'm gonna stop right in front of this camera and then yell at you about being on camera.
Do not post or put anything on my
Who the hell are you to tell me what to do? Just some rich fucks? You don't have any privacy in public. So keep on. Yeah? Well, you weren't very polite.
I know. I just went through my whole bottle and then I checked the vanilla and was like, wow, 'Cause I need just a little bit of vanilla.
Of course you can. Would you like to be educated today? Yeah. If you went to Harvard Law School, then you should know that there's no privacy in public. You ever heard of the First Amendment? Law school student? You went to Harvard and get your money back. Lawyer?
What a dumbass. I went to Harvard. That's illegal.
That's legal.
Yeah, isn't that a red curb right
Yeah,
there? That's
fucking hell
100% illegal. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Because he has his flashes on, it's okay?
Oh, this is recent too.
Yeah.
Red sticker.
Wow. Where is he?
I don't know actually. I don't know if he said.
This is Sean?
That guy's probably freaking out. Like, no, it's somebody else we've never seen before.
Oh.
It's freedom of the press. I saw
Oh.
First Amendment audit,
I see
and my
that too,
brain
yeah.
thought it was the other guy.
Yeah, I totally. Wow, this guy is like in front of an entrance.
What's that? You realize you're blocking the entryway here, right? Are you a fan of those kind of videos? Which ones have you been watching lately? What's he do? What's he look like?
He doesn't know any of the auditors' names that he actually watches, but he likes one guy who he thinks is black, one guy who talks funny, and I'm like, damn, dude, you're like me with music. But he's in front of an entranceway right now, blocking the entrance exit of the place, talking to him. And he's like, you know, you're in front of this, blocking this. And he's like, yeah, I called the cops, turn me in, I'm guilty, whatever. And I was just like, okay. Oh, I got my furnace to go down to 2 days last night after using all of the stuff.
You're ahead of me?
No, I'm not. You're going to 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to 22.
22, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still one whole furnace level behind you, I think.
That was at like 6.5 days or something on mine.
I am a pedestrian who's walking down the sidewalk here.
Yeah, 'cause you're
I do
totally
have
already.
auto rally on too, though. I made sure to. I'm getting better at making sure I do that before I stream in the mornings,
Nice.
so you can rally with at least me.
Wow, 7 people. I'm 7th position of auto rally.
Oh, they're all 7 people are on right now.
On
That
auto
is
rally.
Crazy.
It tells me what position I'm in, so there's at least
Should've.
7 people before me.
Should have auto rallied a little bit before I started, but I was like, eh. Well, I've been waking up later than I used to, so gotta get better at just getting back
I
into
feel it
it.
because I've been waking up later, but I
Yeah, I woke
stay
up at
up
like 2
later.
something.
I'm not going to bed at 5 and still sleep.
Well, to be fair, I went to bed at 6. I didn't stop whatever we were watching until like we didn't even go in there until like 5:30. Normally, I do go to bed at 5 though. Shortly after, I'm probably normally sleeping by 5:30, unless football's on.
And then he might make it to 7.
Yeah, 7's definitely pushing it for me.
I, on the other hand, I can watch a full game.
I mean, you see what we're doing?
Why are you doing this?
Why do you do the things that you do?
Ooh, she called security.
Watch out.
Do you think what we're doing is illegal? Can I ask you that question? Come back.
Or out loud sometimes. Jesus Christ, this video is so long. I'm not trying to watch this for that whole time. Holy, the other ones are cut down a bit.
It got better over time. Oh. Done lemon. Furnace 13. No, 23. 13. You were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, damn, I went down some levels, huh? Got 13,000 leaves of my 30,000 that I need. 30,000 is insane. Oh, the Anko Raiko. Yeah, bro, not that cool.
Oh my god. You're so funny. This chick just doesn't understand, I think. This guy was
Super
like
Vegeta.
in the
Oh,
chat
shit.
with them, and like this chick and this other chick, they were talking about like nail polishes. And this is probably the third time that I've randomly gone in the world chat and there's been females talking about nail polish. And every time there's always a dude that's like, are we talking about nail polish right now? And so like he was just kind of like getting into it, and he was just like, wait, you do this and you have this and you do metal wheels? And she's like, no, it
Whoa, what the
translated
fuck
wrong.
is a metal wheel?
Yeah, it's metallic paint, metallic color or something like that. And he was just like, oh, okay. And she was like, do you want a mani-pedi or something? Do you do mani-pedi? And he's like, do they offer those here? She's like, you could have just said no, like, damn. And I was like, dude, he was fucking with you that whole time. And then literally when
Then
he
out
was
of
like,
nowhere, you got upset.
yeah, out of nowhere, when he was finally like, they offer that in this game, like the actual joke, which was actually pretty funny. And she got mad.
That's funny though.
That was funny.
Man, some people's sense of humor
like,
just
fuck, where do
sucks.
I sign up? I want a mani-pedi.
It's like, man, how do some people go through life with such a shitty sense of humor? I'm just like, damn, that must really suck.
Yeah. Yeah, she's totally talking about nails. Maybe she's getting mad at somebody else because now she's giving him a mani-pedi in the chat. Like she's just like, all right, we're gonna do this. You gotta take off your calluses. Oh damn, your calluses are rough. Like I'm just like, damn. Sometimes they're just funny. She's like, man, you got a lot. And she's like, we give you massage. He's all, be gentle. You guys are. Sometimes they're fucking funny. We give you pink. Everybody loves pink. Nice French manicure, salmon pink.
Well, Halloween. October is coming up, and that is pink.
Oh my god, that's just funny.
Oh, and she's gone. She got angry. And she did.
Yep, they do that. They don't know how to control their emotions.
Or just talk about it.
And yet all
Tell me
these
how you
women just
feel.
want men to talk about their emotions and they don't even know how to handle their own.
Wow, that is so true.
Thank you. I do spout some random sense sometimes.
Every now and then you get a good one. When you
Yeah.
should be making me a sandwich. No, I'm kidding. How about that sandwich though? No, I'm kidding. I don't even eat sandwiches, Chad.
Not really, no. That's why I know you're joking. So I'm like, this motherfucker wouldn't even eat it.
It's true.
If you were like, how about that coffee? Then I'd be like, oh, well, that's a different story.
But then I'd feel bad because you'd actually get up and help get me coffee.
I know. Oh, come on. Don't beat him up too harsh. Charlie would not enjoy that. But I mean, I do get it because he was standing on his like memorial site being a dick. So it's like, but he also did kind of look like a kid. And at least those adults didn't shoot him. Oh, good, they arrested him. Oh my god, I'd so punch that kid in the face. He's not even affiliated with the school. He's just wearing a backpack because he's a drug dealer. She's not in any way affiliated with the school either. She's just wearing a backpack.
Yeah, no, the university kicked her out of school.
Yeah. Good shit. It
She
looks
was-
like the mugshot. Looks like she got arrested.
She got arrested for. It's funny because they're trying to
Instigating
spin it
riots.
as arrested for free speech, but she got arrested for assault and battery.
Because she was slapping people. You got kicked out of the school because you were being a dick.
For the arrest for assault and battery.
But it's like you can get kicked out of any school. Like public school is public school, and you can still be kicked out of it. So. And I'm mad that everybody's like so whatever about it, but it's like no one died January 6th. As far as I know, no one was shot in the neck and murdered. No one. Not one person died. Yep. That's a good way of putting it too. It's not your free speech, it's you're endorsing murder. Political murder at that.
Yeah, that definitely.
I wouldn't feel comfortable working with any person who endorsed political murder. I would be very uncomfortable.
Damn.
I have enough to upgrade my tree.
Nice.
Level 6
What took
tree.
you so long?
I will stab you.
Also, it's your dab.
I'm going to save that for later and unbond loadable.
She's gonna take a fat dab without me, Chad.
Oh yeah.
Saving it for later.
Yeah, I am the fattest dab that you've never seen.
We don't have enough for that.
We have what I say we have.
Oh shit.
Oh,
She's
you know what?
hiding
I
lights.
realized where you got the other thing from, because I have two now. It's the Snow Buster
okay.
event that you do.
I'm sad it's gone already.
It comes back. That's the best part.
Well, I know, but I feel like it was only here for like a day or two this time. Last time it was like a week, it felt like, and then it was just like, here's a couple days. I only made it to like 14 or something. I didn't get very far this time.
Because it gets harder every time. 30K and 7K. All right.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, it is. I still have a long way to go.
I'm almost halfway to that 30K. I got that 7 though. Oh. Man, Yu Yu Hakusho is still at its boiling point.
I know you just got done with the castle,
Yeah.
with all the castle beasts and stuff, where it was actually his teacher who fucking did that shit, because she was like, yeah, you guys need to be stronger, be stuck.
Yeah, they got their asses beat for a majority of it.
And he was training with the old woman the whole time, and he never even got it. But Tagoro's about to show up at some point in time soon.
I know, that's why I'm like, damn, well, at least we're getting close.
Yeah.
This was another show I watched for a little bit when it was first coming out, but it was a little slow, and I was just like, ugh. Watching this on TV is slow.
It's because it is slow, but I get it. Like, I like all of the storyline. I like knowing the friendships and the build up and like all the other seasons, but the castle one is literally the most boring, I think, too. Like, but I still don't think we've seen, I don't know. I guess, yeah, we just saw him, but it all gets much better when it's literally like they're trying to fight everybody else, because the storylines beyond here all so good. Oh my god, they haven't even figured out that's his sister. And that stuff. They haven't rescued her yet. Yep, Tagoro's totally coming up soon.
So I'm like, it's still so early on in the show, but I'm just like, I don't remember it being 22 episodes. Like, I feel like it's dragging out so long this time around, but I guess to be fair, when you watch it, I normally try and ignore it until I know it's getting to the first tournament, and then I'm like, oh, the dark tournament. Destiny imploding on himself. What? Who could have guessed it? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna set this down here because you're not taking a dab. I'm gonna move this up here because you're not taking a dab.
Not right now, no.
Nope, that was it. We're done for the day.
Oh no, that is not true. He's a liar, my friend.
That's true because we're dabbing later. Bunch of weird people.
I know, they're really, really weird. Very
But
weird.
they all have like a weird like look about them too. Like you just know they're weird people. Like it's in the eyes. They got that like crazy eyes. Wow, even his family knew he was more left wing than the rest of the family. To be fair, inter-party political beefs do happen, but this wasn't it.
This entire country based on political ideology.
We are on the eve of an authoritarian administration. This is what 21st century fascism is starting to look like. I'm on the opposite side of that. I'm not with the Nazis. Evil is terrible all they want. Look at the record. Look at the actions of what we are doing. I don't think a single person has dedicated their entire
It's a little loud.
Yes, she was practically screaming in his ear.
Yeah, that part was funny because they went and found a shit ton of videos of you saying dumbass shit.
It happens.
That'd be like me sitting on camera and being like, I don't smoke weed. You can't find one video of me smoking weed. And you go online and there's just like 1,000 videos of me smoking weed.
You're like, I said find one.
Yeah. She's like, what are we talking about here? She's like, you can't find one video of me inciting violence or a Democrat being violent, and they showed a fucking 3-hour clip of them saying violent shit. Oh wait, that was just a Hassan video. My bad. That was the other video. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, a random nobody died a couple years ago, and the entire left burned down every major city across the country for a random nobody. And then we lost Charlie, and we did not burn anything but candles. Odd, I may have burnt a joint or two. That's different. Destiny's going viral right now. Why is everyone talking about Destiny? Every other video I see is Destiny this, Destiny that. Never seen people talk about him so much. At least on my page.
Oh, you poor
anyways.
girl.
Jesus.
My God. This is my fault. This is totally my fault.
Holy shit.
Definitely do not remember. Definitely do not miss these growth missions.
What growth missions? Oh,
The
doing
ones that
troops?
you have to click. No.
Oh.
Just the ones in the beginning. So it's like, oh, you did your furnace to level 11. You did
Oh,
this
and
to
you
level
just-
11, and yeah, but you can't do all of them at the same time. And I'm just like, fuck, I keep forgetting to do those, so I'll have to do it like 6 of those in a row, and I'm just like, damn it.
That happens to me a lot because I never do them in the order it gives me, and then when I finally do the one that it's waiting on, I have like 10 or 12 of them just backed up, and I'm just like, oh, I forgot they always want me to do it in the same exact order every time, but
I
I don't like
know.
that order, so
I know, me neither. But
Yeah.
if you don't, you have to do that. Ugh,
yeah.
I know.
It doesn't bother me that much. It's just annoying that that's the only thing that doesn't have a claim all button when all the other
Yes.
ones do.
Yeah.
But I guess it's because they give you the list and they kind of expect players to follow the list. So I guess they're like, well, that's on you. You didn't follow the list. It's not my fault.
you didn't follow.
It's like, oh, hey, look at that. Tagoro.
Yay.
The show's getting
I
interesting
mean, you're
finally.
a dick.
He is a dick, but he makes the show interesting at least. This guy cracks me up. The fucking billionaire dude that
Oh, I
thinks he's in
know.
control.
Fucking Harvey Weinstein.
God,
You have
Tagoro's
the
so
show.
skinny. He's gross. Well, the Democrats are attacking each other too.
Well, that's probably because they found out that there's a fine line between Democrats and like demon Democrats.
Yeah, his video is libs freak out when their friends don't celebrate Charlie's death. And I'm just like, they're attacking each other now?
Like,
How
how
terrible
dare
are
you
you
not be
people?
happy? And it's like, well, he didn't go out there hurting anybody. He wasn't a bad dude. He just disagreed with what I said. I'm not going to celebrate his death. I mean, to be
Some
fair, I
people
don't
are
even
just
think I celebrated
crazy.
Hitler's death.
Technically, I do every 420
That's his birth.
birth. That's even worse. But I'm not really celebrating that. More so
You're not
the
yeah, it has nothing to do
weed.
with that.
It just happens to be his birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
But in high school, people used to always make the joke of like, hey man, you trying to go celebrate Hitler's birthday on lunch? As a kid, you just think it's funny and you're like, yeah, let's go.
Yep, and that's why kids don't vote.
But my friends also used to scream, smoke meth, hell Satan.
I know, mine
Not the
too.
car. We were a wild bunch, chat. Do not smoke meth. I guess technically you could hail Satan if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. But I mean, if you live in America, you have the freedom of religion, so
Yep.
I just also wouldn't recommend it. It's kind of weird.
Freedoms. I don't want a beast slay. I'm sad. Why can't you just give me the stupid Gina cryptoids? Make it easy on me.
That would be nice.
Come on, game. I'm kidding. It's like, how much easier do we want to make it on you? See you
Not
next
make
time.
me wait 6
Oh,
days
Mr.
to level
M.
something
I
up.
missed Mr. M.
Yeah, he's in here this morning.
Mm. Not for news scam. Please save.
Oh, it's because I was, he was talking about how Newsom like handled something, and I was like, yeah, but then
Oh,
like he
yeah.
handled the fires terribly too, and then I was telling him how he took our water, and he was like, yeah, they were doing it for the fish. And I was like, man, fuck the fish. People are more important than the fish. I get people were wanting to save the fish, but like, man, people first.
But it had nothing to do with the fish.
I know, he just took our water and disappeared with it.
They opened it up literally because farmers along the path all the way down south did not have enough water. And then lo and behold, we learned that he has his own wine vineyard fucking things all along the southern fucking area. So it's like all of his crops weren't getting enough water, and then they just took all of our water.
And then needed a shit ton of water.
And then still needed a shit ton of water, yeah. It's like, man, maybe you shouldn't have used so much water fucking for your crops. And I say that knowing that we supply a lot of crops to a lot of people, but I also see how much food we actually throw away in stores. Or that go to their waste bin, which is pretty much just slop for animals, but it's like, we grow so much shit we don't even sell.
Well, we eat it up here. That's why Rayleigh's is so expensive. It's because they're all local.
Responsible for these recent games, Star
I'm sorry. I need to put less people on these rallies. I'm making it
I'm
to where
maxed
like,
out on mine.
No, these are some of my other again.
Oh,
With
when you
everybody's
have
tiny
like 50
rallies.
people all trying to rally at the same time?
Yeah, because there's like 21 people here, and like every rally holds like 2, maybe 3 people, and I'm just like, damn, dude, we all need to rally a whole lot more. No one's getting it right now. We're too weak. But I mean, this also did just start. Like when I started, the server was only 8 hours full apparently. So I was like, oh, cool. Don't die.
Went down the wrong throat.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at something, and I was like, oh shit, he's gonna die.
Hmm.
Death by laughter.
Ooh.
Mr. M. What country is he from? He's the one who's from London? Europe?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it's like the middle of the day. I know that the people on this alliance are from Germany and such, and their morning time is 9 o'clock at night, because that's when they all say, "Good morning, everybody," and I'm just like, yeah, I'm
Now they know
sleeping.
exactly what they're
I
doing there.
can't hear what he's saying.
I'm a producer there who decided to attack Charlie Kirkham. So they put this tweet out, deleted it, where this kitty gets a remark from Indiana Jones.
Nice place. You don't care much about these fascists, do you?
Now they do.
No, that's what he said.
What they were doing there. Some people are trying to just they know who. And you're being disingenuous by saying that they didn't do this totally.
I see why people are boycotting Xbox.
No response from them either way. But you're getting reminded of what's going on here.
Bethesda? Why is it Xbox then? Why
Because
not?
Xbox owns Bethesda.
Oh,
That's their
okay.
company.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's just promoting the order of
Bethesda pretty much exclusively makes Xbox games.
Holy shit. Franny, come on. You can't rally for an hour. People, their auto join is gonna click it after a minute,
People are gonna hate that.
and they're gonna be busy. Well, only like 2 people, because her rally is so tiny. So only maybe 2 people will get angry about it. Not me, because it's gonna take me a minute and a half to return. So. Oh yeah, there you go. You got 2 whole people. Congratulations. You guys are going to be walking for the next 20 minutes and then waiting for the next 40. Franny, this is just not okay. Unacceptable.
There's not a lot out there I really truly want. I am kind of interested in Battlefield 6. But, you know, other than that, there's not a lot of new shit on the horizon.
Been waiting for a reason to switch over to PlayStation and play Silent Hill.
I love you deeply. What are we going to do about Gears 4?
I mean, that's technically not made by Bethesda. We can still hop on to play that every now and then. I'm not gonna like throw away my Xbox or anything.
This was a post from Xbox back on the 12th. We're aware of the news expressed by a small subset of our employees regarding these events. We take matters like this very seriously. We are currently reviewing each individual situations, comments and celebrating violence against anyone who
While Microsoft themselves made that post. Well, at least they stepped in quick.
This is a tweet for show. A lot of people coming in here and posting the stuff about Bethesda, by the way. And as Maggie Savage says here, small subsidies. No, it's not a small subsidy.
Well, in the scope of Microsoft, it is. Let's be real.
True.
Microsoft is like a multi-billion-dollar corporation who owns other multi-billion-dollar corporations. So when Microsoft, the CEO of that, is looking at Bethesda, they're like, yeah, that's a small subsection of our people. Because let's be real, Microsoft owns so many fucking things.
They really, really do.
Dark Ages. They put official full cinematics on here in 4K.
You know, I think the people in my alliance are lucky that I am a mind reader. They were here and they came, there's a mountain in between these things, and they started splitting, but it was just those two. So I was like, okay, I think we're going to go here and here. That's cool. So I start doing this, and then they finished it, and then now I'm doing this, and I'm like, man, go us. We never even have to talk to each other.
Right? Sometimes that's the best time.
I mean, unless it's about their dog, apparently, because we talk about the dog and the
Or getting their
kids.
nails done.
I mean, that's the other chat.
Oh, that's the world chat.
Yeah. But it's cool because I'm excited that like there are a lot of people in this alliance who actually want to play and like are trying, and I'm like, well, that's really nice, and they're all really nice people so far. So I'm like, I love drama-free niceness.
Oh, also, to be fair, we can always just get a Switch 2 and unplug the Xbox for a little bit and have a Switch to play on.
I want to switch to so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Decided that they were going to take shit on their murder. And there's already.
And it's kind of sad that Bethesda as a company did that. Like, it wasn't even like it wasn't like a developer on their page or like anybody else like as a specific person. It was Bethesda's like main account that was making fun of it, and you're just like, damn, Bethesda, like, that's bad.
Final Fantasy Online. Numerous alternate posts from employees in the sky accounts, including report of that mentioned purging.
I just think people forget that as people, you can have opinions and feelings and stuff, but when you are representative of anything, then you got to keep that shit a little bit to yourself. And it's funny because people get mad when you say that, but it's like if you ever worked for McDonald's, they tell you you're a brand ambassador of this company. If you're wearing the uniform, it needs to be buttoned up. You need to look good. You need to have pride in your uniform because they have pride in their company. So it's
Very
like you
much
can't
so.
look like trash and work at McDonald's. Like you're really not supposed to. Like they expect you to tuck in your shirt and wear your shit the right way and fucking not look like a haggard beast. And that's literally their expectations. And the higher up you get, the more, like my regional boss dude came in a suit and a tie every day. Well, maybe not like the actual jacket of the suit, but like the
he
pants
still
and
came
the
in like
shirt
suit and tied up.
and tie. He taught
And
me
he'd
how to
roll up
tie
his
a
sleeves
tie
and fucking help us out when we were struggling.
every time.
But he'd normally just get in the way.
No, Robert was cool.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, there was a few times that I can just think of off the top of my head where it was like me and Art, and he would just see it backed
yeah.
up, and it's like, no, dude, like those literally just came in, like just let us do it, and he'd
Yeah.
always want to try and step in, and then he'd drop way too many buns, and we're just like, yeah,
Yep.
dude, like,
Right? Like you're the bun
We were
master,
doing
bro.
it.
We don't need that.
yeah, like we had me and Art, like Art even understood because they would always put Art first and then me, and then Art would always just be like, hey man, you want to switch? Like you're better at this than me, and I'm quicker at this than you. And I was like, dude, thank you, because I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I felt the same way, and like we would always switch.
Yep.
Because they would always just think, oh, Art's been here longer, he goes here, and he's just like, no, dude, I'm better at this. And then Robert came in just a couple times and just, damn, bro, you should have just let us handle it. But it was also like a lunch rush, so I kind of get it at the same time. Just trying to look good.
I mean, yes and no, because it couldn't have been a lunch rush. Because lunch rush is way more than 2 people. You never have just 2 people. But
No, I just meant like me and Art situation. I don't know who the third person was. I never paid attention to that. It could have been 100 different people.
okay.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a side 2 one also that I feel like he probably should have like helped out over there. Side 2 always needs help more over than side 1. Tim Pool. I've never really watched too many of his videos. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, what time is it? Do I gotta start getting ready soon? It's 4 o'clock. Trying to have to start getting ready soon. Work. Alright, chat. I will see you guys after work, and we will figure out what we're doing. Something. We'll figure it out. Peace. Hope you guys have a good day.